So I don't know Minecraft. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make an ice rink racetrack with obstacles in it. Let's get straight into it. So first I'm going to come down over here. Then I'm going to start making a racetrack sort of shape. So I'm going to do some curves. And then I'll expand this later. So I'll make it wider. And then I'll put a few fences around the outside where it's easy to come off the edge of the track. Now I'm going to do this. You can also add other things onto this. So you could add things from my other videos, like the ice rinks from my other videos. And then now I'm going to go all the way along here. And then I'm going to make a little turn here. And then I'll make another turn here to go round. And then I'll just kind of make this the corner. And this will also go into the finish line that will be over here. So I'll put the finish line there. This will also be the start line. You'll just go on it the other way. So now I'm going to place down the blue ice and down like this. And then I'm going to make it quite thin. You can also make it thicker. It also doesn't have to be exactly the same as this. So also depending on how good you are, or you could also play this with friends, then it just depends how many fences you want and how wide you want it to be. So I'm going to make mine quite wide, but then not too wide, because if you make it too wide then it will be too easy, but then you want it quite wide, because otherwise if you play with more than one person then it's hard to overtake if it's not up wide enough. So now I'm just going to break that, and then now I'm going to place down all of these, and then I'll make the turn a bit smoother, so like that. Then I'll go around here, then like this, and then I've just got lots and lots of blue ice to place down. But you can also use normal ice, and you can use a fence as a finish line, so like this, because you can't go over it in a boat whilst being on blue ice. So now I'm going to just first expand this out a little bit more, so like this, and I'll just expand this out. You can make it in any sort of shape you want. As you can see on this one, it's just quite a random sort of shape. I'll make the start corner a bit wider, just because it's the first corner on the track. I'll also make a little bit of a safety thing here, and then also I'll put some fences along the edge so you can't fall off on the start of the race. So like that, and then we'll have a bit in the middle where if you fall off, that's kind of like you lose in a way. So now I'm just going to go all the way around the outside, well, parts of the way around the outside on the bits that you're most likely to fall off on. Now I'm just going to go all the way around and then places and fences, and then I'll get on to the obstacles so that you have to dodge around. You can also use things like pistons, and then you can push things and then pull them back in with sticky pistons and that sort of thing. I'm just going to go around a bit more there, just putting a few more things on. Also, if you have lots of obstacles, then it makes it harder to drive the the boat. So I'm going to start just placing some things down. They can be blocks, they can just virtually be anything. You just have to make sure that it doesn't affect the race too much. So I also recommend not using glass panes, just the glass panes, because they're quite hard to see on the racetrack when you're racing. I might make it a little bit thicker here, just because it's so thin it'll be very easy to fall off. And now I'm going to give it a go and see if it needs more or less obstacles. There we go, and I've already hit something and then come off, then like that, then nearly come off, and then come off, and then you can restart the race. I would recommend having it so then it's not too many obstacles, but then but not too little obstacles, otherwise it'll be too easy. And then like that will be the finish line. You also don't have to have a finish line. This could just all be blue ice. Also, it just marks out a way to know where you're going. I'll just add a few more of these fences there and there. Then you can also go backwards in a boat. So if you ever need to reverse out to somewhere, then you can by just going backwards. There we go. Thanks for watching today's video. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye!